Hi guys, welcome to my channel. And if you are new here, I'm also new here. Recording my first video ever. So welcome. I also welcome myself. My name is Mpolokeng Balatseng. I've decided to start this channel just to share my spiritual journey that I've encountered in my life and the challenges that I had to face between, being a Christian and now having an ancestral calling in my life. So yeah, I know I'm not the only one. I know there are a lot of you guys like me out there. So um, this is a safe space that I thought I should create so that I can share my personal journey and we can all share our challenges and talk about our fears and all these things that we are also experiencing without being judged. So feel free, let's talk, comment, and I would like to know that I'm not the only one experiencing this. So yeah, welcome guys, welcome. Don't mind me, I'm recording this. I'm having flu, but I've decided let me just share. So like I said, my name is Mpolokeng Balatseng. I was born and raised in Mpolokeng village that is in Northwest Province. I grew up there, and then I grew up with strong Christian faith beliefs. We went to church. Even though my parents, yes, they did believe in ancestrals and stuff, but it wasn't something that is really practiced a lot at home. So yeah, so when I went to high school, I was in a boarding school in Rustenburg. I got saved, accepted Jesus Christ, my Lord and personal Savior. And since then, I think that was the year 2000. Yes, the year 2000. So since then, that's all that I've been knowing all my life. Jesus this, Jesus that. Yeah, so go to church, we live, and guys, how Christianity is all about. They don't believe in ancestors, they don't believe in ancestral worship. So I also didn't believe in those things. My life was just simple, just go to church and just live my life the best way I try to be. But we all know we are all sinners. We make mistakes. I'm not perfect, guys. I made mistakes. Oh, I made mistakes. I wish we could just rewind, but I can't. Wish I could rewind my life and undo certain things, but I can't, unfortunately. Yeah, guys. So my ancestral calling came about in 2021. 2021, found myself March 2021. Actually started in February, where I got really depressed. I've been diagnosed with major depression from 2003 when my father passed away in June. So from 2003 up until that time, 2021, a lot of things happened, a lot of trauma, a lot of unforeseen circumstances and challenges and personal things that I went through. So I've been living with the depression all my life, and I never, from 2003, I never got really treated for it. It was a matter of I would consult, they would give me antidepressant, book me off when I was at school, book me off when I was at work. So never really got the full therapy that I needed. So 2021, I'm working, got depressed again. February, a whole lot of things were just happening in my life at that time. Unfortunately, I ended up being hospitalized in a psychiatric hospital. Now, that's when things changed. From then on, there was a guy who was admitted who was like a prophet, I remember, at the church. So we were sitting in a dining hall, and my friend, who at the time she was not really my friend, she was my roommate, but we are friends till to this day since then. So she said, "I man, Mike, can't you talk to Mpolokeng, tell her she's always complaining that she's feeling heavy and all that." And Mike was like, Mpolokeng, come. And then we sat down. Oh, did that guy not tell me stuff? He started telling me things where I come from, my lineages, and my background, my family background, and also the fact that I'm chosen in the family. Didn't understand what it means. Yeah, he told me a whole lot of things. I remember immediately that day I had to pick up the phone and call my aunt, Khadi. This is my brother, my father's younger sister, and called her to confirm certain things. And then she did confirm, and I was blown away. So yeah, that's the first thing encounter. Post discharge, that's when things happen. Started having dreams, and then I had an encounter with my grandfather, my maternal grandfather. Then he started, that's when things started of ancestors. Oh guys, it was tough. It was tough, I don't want to lie. My grandfather appeared in my dreams, and then he started giving me two tasks. First one, call all the family, all my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren. I want them at my house, that's what he said. And then secondly, I want my yard. I want my house back. Where you guys, you are scattered. I want you all in my yard. Yo, guys. So that's when now the challenges started. I was torn in between two worlds of Christianity and now the ancestral calling that was starting in my life. I was so confused. It was such a challenging experience, and at the time both my parents are no more. They passed away. My father passed away in 2003, and my mom in 2015. So they're both gone. I'm left with my two brothers. Our eldest brother also passed on. So my brothers and I, we are Christians. We go to church. We don't believe in this ancestors thing. We're just living our lives. Now this thing started happening to me. Yo, guys, it was tough. It is a journey that I'm still on. That is challenging and it's tough. And I mean, it was really, really lonely. And I really wished all of this thing happened when my mom and my dad were still alive, because it was tough. I'm so sorry. So I will, in my next videos, I will share to you about my grandfather and how I got to inherit his house and his yard, the challenges that I've been through, and the journey that I'm still on. With this journey, I mean, I got sick physically, mentally. I went through stuff, and if I could take you guys back, like when I was young, my parents knew that I have a gift. My family knew, because I was that child who had a gift in dreaming. Like I'll be shown things before they happen. I'll tell my parents. And then the other thing that was special about me, I would dream people who have passed on. Like if a family member passed away, maybe a few months later or a year later, they would come to my dream and they will give me messages. They will tell me this, and I will tell my parents, or I'll pass on the message whoever it was intended for. So my family and my parents, they knew that I had a gift. My mom also told me before she passed away that you are spiritually gifted, but I didn't understand at that time. So my family knew, my parents knew. So since from a young age, I knew that I'm gifted in that area. I see things before they happen, or I dream, or I get a message and things like that. So when I was, like I said before, that I got saved when I was in high school. I think that was 2000 years. I was in high school in Rustenburg. That's when I got saved. So when I went to varsity in 2003, I would go to church, and that person, it's very difficult for you very difficult for a person to prophesy on me. It takes a whole lot of anointing for you to be able to prophesy. So few pastors were able to pick that up with me, that I have this gift and also this ancestral gift. And then they will tell me that you need to go through deliverance, you need to be prayed for. And I went through all those deliverance, guys. I went, they prayed for me. That thing never went away. It never, like it will stop, but then it will come. The dreams will come, the visions will come, things will come. And it was tiring. It was tiring. So when those those things of ancestors now came fully back on in March 2021, like that's when I realized maybe it is what it is. Maybe I need to do whatever it is that they are instructing me to do. So it was tough. And unfortunately, in my family, then my grandfather, my maternal grandfather, who I do not know, chose me. And I don't know him when he passed on. Like he passed on before I was even born. So family background, my grandfather was a healer, and he was a well-known healer in my village, apparently well gifted. He was initiated under the water. That's the story that we all know in my family. And he was well known. He was a powerful healer. That's what we know. They all know that, even in my village. So that's something that I knew growing up, although I never met him. Then, and I had an encounter with him March 2021. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so uh, that's when now my life took a turn, and my life experienced challenges, guys, sicknesses, dreams. Oh, so I want to start this. I've decided to start this channel because I want to share my personal story. I know I'm not the only one. I want to share this personal journey that I'm in, and I know I'm not the only one. And in the next videos, I will now take you through the journey, how I got to inherit Tate Mogolo's yard, his house that was abandoned. And I will walk you through the challenges that I've been through. I mean, in my journey, I've lost a lot of friends, lost a lot of people who were close to me, and it's part of the journey. I got to realize. However, I'm so grateful for my brothers. They've been so supportive. I wouldn't be able to survive the things that I survived if I didn't have the support of my brothers. And few friends who stood by me. Like I have a best friend who stood by me through thick and thin, and She would encourage me and stuff. It was tough, guys. And I really am grateful for my family as well. You know, family Amolefe. I really am grateful to all of them. Like when all these things started, like they were supportive. They really were supportive, my family. And all the children of my grandfather, they've all passed on. My mom was the last born of out of 6 children. So I have 4 uncles, and then my great aunt, and then my mom. My mom was the last born, and then now even second generation, I am the last born. So from my family, I had 3 brothers, and I was the last one. So yeah, so it was tough, but my family was supportive. My brothers were supportive, and I had close friends that were really, really supportive. This journey, guys, it's hard. So I know I'm not alone. I know there are a lot of us out there, and I've created this channel to be a safe space. Let's talk without feeling judged. I know people tend to be judgmental, and I know I'm gonna have a whole lot of judgment and backlash from my fellow Christian sisters and brothers. But please, I beg you guys, just have an open mind when you listen to my journey, when you listen to the challenges that I've been through. Don't come with judgment, but just come with understanding. And I want other people like me who are going through the same thing, you know, to feel safe here, to feel safe, to share, and you know, to so that we can advise each other and pray for each other. And yeah, so welcome, guys. Please subscribe to my channel and follow me on this journey. And yeah, thank you. You're welcome here.